I also want you to focus on the chat for this one. Let's simply see what idiots want to say. And also, let's watch how good I am at the game. How much I know what I'm doing. That definitely could have been a better shot. So that was my mistake. I could have probably waited there a bit longer. I simply don't usually peek like that. I don't simply stay on the open. And that was simply a shot to take the shot because I wanted to see if I could maybe hit that and give it a chance at least. Also, the video isn't lagging. Whenever it stops like that, whenever it doesn't play, it's because I exited the tab. So there's no lag in it. I'm simply exiting and doing other things, but I'll not do that for the whole thing, so it's okay. It was only a few times. It was only those few times. Okay, that guy was acting weird, so yeah, I missed that. I missed those 2 shots. That was not great aim for me, but it's okay. It's not like those were must-have shots or something. I didn't need to hit those shots. But you see now what I'm doing. I learned. I'm waiting now. Bam! Look at that. And I didn't even get spotted. Imagine that. My shot going exactly where I wanted to go. Like, that's a difficult shot. That is a really difficult shot to hit. But my shots are going exactly where I need them to go. Straight through the little gap in the bunker. Oof, imagine if I had a shot to hit that guy. That would have been perfect. But, nope. I reloaded, so I didn't have a shot. Ooh, someone's on the map. I decided to go for this guy because I thought maybe that would be better. That Leopard PT hits me on the move somehow. He literally is going full speed. Dude just hits me on the move somehow. What an absolute loser. I should have focused the other guy. That was my mistake. That guy's trying to hit a pixel on my tank. Yeah, it's not gonna simply work like that. You're not gonna hit that. Of course, my teammates take out at that guy before I do. I wonder what's gonna happen now. Instantly go on the reload. He misses his shot. And and I track them. Oh my, you see this? They push in like idiots, acting like they can just take this side. No, you can't take this side when we have tank destroyers. And whenever I'm here, you can't simply take this side. Look at that guy. He blind shoots. So, aim. Second shot just didn't go where I wanted it to go, obviously. Stupid Tiger Mouse being an idiot, sitting out in the open, thinking he's just gonna somehow hit me whenever he comes out, whenever I come out. Look at this loser. Watch this. Just take him out like that. He can't even spot me. I have to shoot before he can spot me. And since my team's sucking, I mean, I'm gonna lose this match. It does seem so. My teammates suck. Watch this shot. Watch this. See if I can hit this guy on the move. Bam! I hit the guy on the move! Look at Grill being an absolute idiot. What is he doing there? He's trying to hit me, but you can't hit me anymore now. High explosive. First shot didn't penetrate. Second shot just misses. First shot does 150 damage. It's supposed to do 300, but since the high explosive on this tank sucks, does 150, and then the second shot misses because this gun sucks at aiming. So that's great. That's really what I needed. So, as you can see, look in the chat. We have some, just give them the middle, dumbasses. I guess they're talking about in the city. I think they're talking about in the city because this is like, this side has actually been held down the whole time. The city was the place that our team should have held down because I was doing all the work over here. And because I have my teammates just literally there protecting me, and I was the one spotting everyone and putting a lot of damage on. And then this idiot says, VCS, what in the wide world of sports are you doing? What are you doing, dude? You're the one dead. Badger had 1 kill. I'm playing better than you, obviously. And so I'm playing very strategic here. That guy's spotted. He knows it. I'm trying to make him go somewhere else because that's literally a KR1. A KR1, I can barely penetrate a KR1 because I'm a stupid light tank. I'm using my premium ammo, but it's not enough. The premium only has 230 millimeters of penetration. I had to get extremely lucky to penetrate that guy. So I have to wait for the perfect moment, basically. I have to wait. Let's see. Well, I mean, I penetrated him. I got the shot on. But now I see this idiot, and he misses his shot. He actually misses his shot, but I take 300 damage from that because he rams me like an absolute loser. He actually shot me with HE the first time. I think it was, well, let me see. Yeah, it was HE. The first time he shot me was HE, but he missed the shot. He shot it straight into my tracks like an idiot. But he gets me anyways, because the loser is terrible at the game and I can't turn, so. And also my gun simply doesn't do enough damage to finish him off. And let's go look at the score. Let's go see how bad of a player I am. So let's look. Let's look at this. So I did 4,142 damage with 2 kills. How much do you think my team did? I mean, look at that. I was second on the leaderboard. But, watch this. I was first by experience because I was a light tank doing 4,000 damage, holding down a whole side, getting 2 kills. The top guy, he got 3 kills, but I'm still a light tank. And I'm the one spotting everyone and taking shots. So I get 200 more base experience than that guy. So I did way better than him. So I technically did the best on the team. By experience, I did the best on the team, and I did best on the team by damage, basically, too, because I'm a light tank, and I did my part extremely well. And let's see that Badger that talked about me, saying I did bad. Yeah, he had 800 damage with 1 kill. It's a very good player, obviously. Let's go ahead and look at their service record. Wow. Oh my. They're 3,600? And they're talking to me? I'm almost 5,500. And this guy's 3,600 saying, what am I doing? Yeah, I don't think you should be talking, dude. Especially when you're just such terrible in the match. What is this? 800 with 1 kill? That's all you did with a badger? You must suck at the game if you can't play a badger correctly. Holy, these players are terrible. A badger is one of the most armored tanks in the game. And it's really a very easy tank to play. You have really good gun handling, really good armor, and you have decent movement speed with a small lower plate and no cupolas. Really good armor on the front. Of course, the armor does get a bit bad when you have people firing premium shells at you. But that's not every single tank. You can still find locations where tanks are not firing those premium shells. You simply have to either wait or go to a different side. That's your two options when someone's firing premium and they're just penetrating you every time. That's what you should do. You shouldn't simply go out and take the shots, which I think this loser did because he doesn't know how to play the game. So he only got 800 damage with a badger, a tier 10 badger. You know what's funny? He got top tier in this match. That's him playing top tier. 800 damage. He did 800 damage top tier with a badger. That's pathetic. That is absolutely pathetic. And yeah, he talks to me. Oh, no, remember. It's not top tier. There's tier 11s. I thought it was top tier. There is tier 11s. Yes, yes. There is tier 11s. He's not top tier, but even so, he should have done better with a dang badger. Badger's not weak. It's not weak. It's not a weak tank. I don't know how he got 800 damage. I really don't. He must have really played badly. I mean, I guess the whole team played badly generally, but... I mean, the Striv got 5,000. The Concept 1B got 2,900. I don't know what our Hirschkeffer was doing. He got 0 damage. How does a tier 11 tank destroyer have 0 damage? How does that make sense? What was he doing? Playing like an absolute idiot, I guess. Thankfully, that guy didn't talk to me, though. But the Badger did. He wants to talk, saying he's like, oh yeah, dude, I know more than you. Yeah, I got literally the second highest damage on the whole dang team, even though I was the lowest tier on the team. I'm a tier 9, and there's tier 11s in my match, but I still did amazing because I know what I'm doing. I'm not an idiot, and I know the positions light tank should be in. And I'm not talking about scouting positions. I'm talking about attacking positions, because sometimes it's not worth scouting, and there's a lot of times where it's not worth it. There are some times, yes, where you should go in and you should scout for your team when they're ready to fire and when it's a very important moment and you see the enemy light tank isn't there. But you have to have a strategy to get out, because if you go in and you get yourself killed, then it's not going to really be that beneficial. You have to have a way to dodge shots and a way to get out and survive. If you don't, and you know you're just gonna die whenever you go in, then you shouldn't go in. It's simply stupid to do that, because you don't know if your teammates are gonna hit those shots. You don't know. If your teammates don't hit the shots, let's say your teammates simply really badly suck. They got into the correct positions, but they suck. They can't aim, and they hit the tracks of the tanks using premium heat shells. They hit the tracks, so it does no damage. Well, great. So you just sacrifice your whole tank for nothing, basically. That can't be a thing. You can't do that. You have to be sure that your teammates will do what's correct, and you have to prepare. And so when teammates expect you to simply go in and spot and do such risky maneuvers, they don't know what they're talking about. And this exactly shows that. I played exactly how I thought was correct and what makes sense. And this guy probably thinks I should just be spotting and sitting in a bush. But no, I'm a light tank. I can still do damage. I can still do insane amounts of damage and still work on enemies and still get much more value from my tank than any tank on this whole battlefield. Simply because I'm a light tank doesn't mean my whole ability is in that spotting. My abilities are way more than that. My abilities are actually, the main abilities of a light tank is to be light and quick. Mobility. That is it. It's not to be a scout. They call it a light tank for a reason. You're lightly armored, you're fast. Not scouting. That's not what it's called. It's not called a scouting tank. It's a light tank. So I played it perfectly. I played it in that little bunker position. I had tank destroyers on my side protecting me. And they simply could not push because I was dealing damage to them. I have decent damage per minute. Most of the players that were pushing me were light tanks and medium tanks. Some of those medium tanks are going to have more damage per minute than me. But they don't have more damage per minute than me and my teammates that are shooting them. And so whenever they're actually at me, they're probably lower hit points, and then I can simply take them out. So yeah, those idiots, those enemies play like idiots. They play like absolute retards. They went in, got themselves killed because they're stupid and they think they can simply push me when I'm just a light tank. I'm only a light tank, but I'm spotting for my teammates. I'm sitting there behind that bunker. They cannot do anything about me because they have to get so close. And my teammates take shots at them and hit them for extremely high amounts before they even get to me. And then I can simply finish them off. That's exactly what I did. And that's how you play a light tank on that map. You should not go immediately to the bushes. You shouldn't. It's stupid. To go immediately to the bushes is basically like you don't know what you're doing, really. Because you're not going to get any worth from that. You're just not. You're going to get proximity spotted constantly by the other light tank. Or the light tank will just peek the bush and spot you. And if they push that side with the bunkers, they can simply peek out, get shots on you, and you're dead. Because you can't retreat anywhere because you're going to get spotted and shot. But at that bunker, you can basically do everything. You can get shots on people that are trying to make plays on the little pathway around the castle, I guess I could call it. It's like a castle type of place, I think. Yeah, it's like a castle. They go through that little path, like the tiger mouse. I showed you that tiger mouse when he was being an idiot, got himself killed. Let's see, where's that tiger mouse at? Is this the tiger mouse? Look at this idiot. He dealt 1,000 damage. Oh, look at that. The KR1 I shot. That KR1. That KR1 had 7,000 damage. That's too good. I'm glad I got that last shot on him then. He's not even a good player, I could tell. I mean, look at him. You saw how he was playing? He's playing like an absolute idiot. He was looking around everywhere. He didn't know where I was. Where do you think I was, dude? Of course I'm there. Of course I am. Of course I'm there. I only had one choice, though. I only had one choice. I couldn't do anything else. I mean, you saw where he was at. If I moved anywhere outside of that, I would get spotted. There's no chance for me to move out of there. I guess the only other option I had was to either go exactly where I went or to go past the grill. I had to go... the only other option I had was to go past the grill If I got spotted, I would have to dodge. That's the only option. That's the only other option. But I chose the way that would basically make me safe for longer. Because if I went past that grill, he might simply kill me there, and I can't do anything. He might simply look at me and kill me. Snapshot. He may snapshot me. Maybe it's possible, or maybe I simply get spotted from him, and then some idiot takes me out on the other side of the map. There could be another person looking at me too, not only that grill. Yeah, so I took the safest path and the one that was definitely the best option, the least risk. And I could have definitely done good there. It's simply that my team sucked and couldn't take out the KR1. And generally they sucked. I mean, you can see how a lot of the players played in this match. They did terrible. I don't know what our T49 was doing. Our T49 light tank was being an idiot. He got himself killed and did 700 damage. He should have simply been with me. That would have been much better than getting yourself killed. I don't even know where he was at, now that I think about it. He might have been in the bushes. He might have been in the bushes. I don't know exactly, but I feel like I remember him being there. Yeah, so I would suggest that you don't listen to your teammates. You can follow them, okay? You can follow your teammates, but don't listen to your teammates. You have to learn. You have to learn from everyone here. You have to learn from all of these players. You can't learn from all these people telling you what to do. They don't always know what they're talking about. And even when it might seem like they do, like even when they give you explanations, they may still be wrong. Because a light tank is not simply a scouting tank. That's why. And people think that light tanks are simply scouting tanks. They're not. They're not. They're simply not. They are not. And if you think so, you're stupid. Really. It doesn't make any sense. And you know what I've decided to do in a lot of my games? I've actually decided to let my teammates scout for me more. Because medium tanks can scout, and they have more armor, so they can take more shots, and they're not that slow, too. They can be really quick. I mean, medium tanks don't have much armor, still. They don't have a lot, but there's more medium tanks than there's light tanks. Would you rather me die or a medium tank? That's the question. There's only a maximum 3 light tanks per game. There could be maximum of like 6 medium tanks per game or something like that. I don't know the exact number, but it's really high. So if I go in, I get myself killed. Most likely, most of the time. A lot of the times when you make plays, when you do it at the start, especially when you make plays at the start of the match, like especially risky plays, you're most likely gonna die as a light tank. That's what I've realized. It's simply stupid to do that. You cannot be an idiot and make stupid plays like that. It simply doesn't make any sense. But a medium tank can, because there's not that many of them. I mean, there's more of them. There's not that many light tanks. A light tank really can't, because they're more valuable. They're guaranteeing having a spotting build, basically. Light tanks should have a spotting build on them, but they can do damage. They can do damage. And I actually have a mix of both on my tank, as you can see. Look at that. This is what I have on my tank. You can see down here, I have coated optics, which increased my view range. I have 477 meters view range. I have bounty exhaust, which increases my concealment to 39, which is not great. This tank is not perfect for concealment, but it's okay. It's a bigger tank, and it does have more hit points than other tanks, so that's a trade-off. And then for the gun, I have experimental equipment, which is the fire control system, and it's a tier 3 maximum level. Increases my aiming speed. My aiming speed on this tank is 1.48, and it increases my it decreases my dispersion during vehicle movement and traverse. And as you can see here, it decreases my dispersion whenever I move my gun. Whenever the gun moves in any way, it decreases it. It decreases that dispersion factor. And also, while after firing, that's a really important thing. Whenever I shoot, the gun has less dispersion whenever I fire, so I can aim in faster. And this thing also increases aiming speed, so it's 2-in-1. That's the reason it's experimental, and that's the reason I have it on there. It's 2-in-1, which provides a really good bonus to the gun from both of those things. That is a really nice bonus. It's one of my best equipment that I have, these fire control systems. Of course, I would like the dispersion at 100 meters to be a bit better. I would like this to be like 0.31, but even so, this tank's still very usable, and since I put this fire control system on, the gun's been much better. But I think I'm done with that tank for now. I need to play some of a different tank because the season's about to end. And oh, it says it'll last until November 25th. Wait, what? Really? I thought it was ending very soon. Why does it say that? Huh, interesting. It is what it is. I'm still gonna play Barask. I'm done with VCS for now. VCS is fun, but I gotta move on to different things. To a different tank, to a tank that is a little bit better, I would say. Probably a little bit better. Let me see how much gun depression this thing has. Oh jeez, that has 6 degrees of gun depression. Come on, game, what is that? What? That's sad. That's very sad. Let me guess, it has more elevation though. No, this thing has 13 degrees of elevation. Why does it only have 13 degrees elevation? Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. Okay, let's see what I'm gonna do for this thing. Oh my. This thing is insane camouflage. 46. 46 on a stationary vehicle? Oh, I'm not even gonna be spotting with this thing, so I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm not spotting with this thing. I don't really care about this camouflage. Besides, I think the camouflage is good enough already. I'm gonna do this. We're doing turbocharger. View range. I'm definitely gonna have that view range. I do want to improve that gun. That gun is horrendous. 0.38. What is that? 0.38. The gun sucks on this thing. The gun sucks so bad. The gun sucks so bad. That's rough. I might have to keep this. I might have to keep this module. I didn't think I would keep this. I actually didn't, but now I realize, now that I see it again, I might have to. Let me go put my food down. I still have my food here. I need to go put this in the fridge. I got an apple. Let's see. How much view range? Okay. It's not great. That's not amazing. Okay, I can get it there. With that, that's gonna have to work. That's gonna have to do. I'm gonna do ventilation. Okay, that'll help the gun a little bit. It'll even help the top speed and the mobility and the camouflage of this thing, and even the gun. Wow, I realize now this gun sucks on damage per minute. I mean, yes, it can hit its shots and it can do a good amount of damage for 2 shots, but 2080 damage per minute, that's it? That's terrible. Okay, let's look. Let's look. Because, yes, this stabilizing equipment system can help, but since this aiming speed, this aiming time is so high with 3 seconds, if I use this 10% aiming speed, this could actually help more than this because it's 3 seconds. Because it's so high, because the aiming time is so high, this could actually help more. It's difficult to say, though. It is really difficult to say, but I'm simply trying to perfect this. I don't know. Let's look. Let's look at it. Let's see. Well, so it goes down to by 0.3 seconds. Wow, that's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, I should probably do this, though. This is probably going to be the best. The fire control system again. I think so. Which is a bit disappointing because it needs upgrades to make it fully useful. My stupid Alexa's being... I think my Alexa has some brain damage. That's what it is. It is what it is. Alexa, stop talking to me. I'm not talking to you. I didn't say Alexa's name one time. I'm not quite sure about that. That's what it says. I'm not quite sure how to help you with that. That's what it says. Whatever. Okay, let's look at how much this aiming can be improved. Okay, it can go from 0.37 to 0.35. Yeah, it's not gonna be that worth it. I'm gonna say with the ventilation, it's probably okay. But the thing is, what's gonna be the real problem is the aiming speed. This aiming speed is gonna feel terrible on this tank, especially with how fast it is. It's gonna feel really bad. So yeah, I have to do the fire control system. And then I may even remove this. That's difficult to say. That's really difficult to say. I'm gonna say no turbocharger because I think this thing already has more than enough speed. I don't think speed's gonna be the problem with this tank. I really don't. I really don't think speed's gonna be the problem. There really isn't much use to having so much speed. So I'm gonna do something else. That's tough. I could do that. I could do that. Improve rotation mechanism. Huh. That is definitely interesting. No, I'm not gonna do that. I would do probably vertical stabilizer instead. Yeah, let's do vertical stabilizer. That's gonna be really nice. That's gonna be really nice on this thing. Yes, I could do one of these and have a little bit more of a spotting build, but even so, this tank is not really meant for spotting, so yes, I will do that. This thing already has good view range anyways. 454 meters. That's more than enough. Decent concealment, too. And let's even put a little camouflage on this thing. I hate this camouflage system so much. Like, it's such a joke. Why is this list so badly designed? That's my first question. Why is it so badly designed, and why is there so many dumb camouflages that are from so much dumb stuff? And where's the one that's just for the tank that I can buy so simply? Where's the ones that's simply able to buy for credits? Why are they all? That's another thing. Why are they all cost gold? Why do they all cost gold? Why do I have to purchase them with gold instead of credits? And where's the one that I can simply pay for that's like the default one? The very simple, basic one that simply gives me a little bit of extra camouflage for a little bit of credits. But no, instead all of them have to be in this stupid list format. All these special ones that I've gotten over the events. And I can't even find any of the basic ones. I don't know where all the basic ones are. I guess this is the basic ones, but the only thing ones I see is this rental one, and you got all these for gold. I'm not paying 700 gold to get a dang camouflage. That is so much gold. I only have 2,403. That's pathetic. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's look at all these. You see, all of these have this indicator on them. These all these indicators, well, all the ones with these indicators mean that they're non-historical. So all we have to do is look for one without that indicator. And that's how we can find the default one. If there is a default one in this list. Let's see. Oh, I found it. I think I found it. Cannon Whisper. Yeah, I think this is it. Cannon's Whisper. But look, you see I have to look through it like this. Like, what is this? Why do I have to look through it like this? Wow, that looks cool. I like that, actually. I do actually like that. Nice. That'll work. That gives me an extra 3% concealment. So now I am at 44 stationary and 34 movement. Very nice. And having extremely good gun handling, hopefully. Hopefully good gun handling. I improved the gun a little bit. The actual dispersion. I improved the aiming time. I still have much more to do on that. And then I decreased the dispersion by a lot with that. That's going to help the gun a lot. Let's see how it goes. Let's see it. Let's go. I guess the only thing I need to do now, actually, before I play is be sure that all of this is in check. Okay, Let's go ahead and fix that. I don't know why why do I have Brothers in Arms as the first one? That's stupid. Let me fix that then. We'll do concealment, coordination, and then view range. And we're not going to do any Brothers in Arms. We're going to do situational awareness, and then communications expert, or signal interception. Let's do communications expert. Concealment, armorer, and concentration. Yeah, let's do concentration. Ammo tuning, adrenaline rush, intuition could be nice. Adrenaline rush sucks. I'll do intuition. And then I'll do ammo tuning. Concealment. I'll do controlled impact, actually. And then off-road driving. There we are. Let's go. Let's see if this tank is good. Supposedly it is a good tank. A lot of people seem to like it, and I can see how it could be. I have played this tank a little bit. It is a good tank, I can tell. But how much? How much is it a good tank? That's my question. How good is it really? The main thing is its two-shot gun, of course, and mobility. It has extremely good mobility, good camouflage, and a two-shot gun that does extremely high damage. Those are its strengths. Oh wow, this feels totally different. This tank feels totally different from the VCS. Wow, that feels insane. That feels so much different. It feels so different to play this tank compared to the VCS. I think I spotted that guy. Yeah, this aiming time sucks. Holy, you can see that aiming time is really bad. Oof. I don't know why they did this to this tank. I mean, I guess they wanted to do it simply because it definitely could be a really strong tank. And it probably would be if it had a much better aiming time. So that's probably the reason they did it, is to make it more balanced and to try to make it worse to make it better for other players. But even so, it's just stupid, and I don't think that's correct. They tried to make it more balanced, of course, but that doesn't mean it's actually more balanced. Got that guy out of the game. Thank you, artillery. That was very nice of you. Yeah, that's nice. This gun definitely does feel good with that high damage per shot. It really does feel good. 2 shots, I can do like 700 damage extremely quickly. That's really good damage. That's the reason this tank could be overpowered. 700 damage is tank destroyer level. But on this platform, it could be really powerful. Especially with its mobility. Its mobility is not very fast, but it's definitely quick. It's quick. Our IS is very scared to push. Very scared. Very, very scared. I'm gonna have to fall back, I think, because our whole team is falling back. That was a bad shot. First one was a good shot, but the second shot was a bad shot. What's the shell velocity to 1,000, and then with the premium it's 1,250. So very good shell velocity with those premium shells. Okay, our teammates are actually starting to go in now, so I can make some different plays here. Very nice, got that guy out of the game. This should be a match over now. This match should be over. Look how none of our teammates wants to actually go in. We wait then. We wait. We wait for our teammates to deal with them on the right side, and then we push. Our IS should really be the one to go in because they have the armor. Okay. What's SU doing? taken out. Very nice. Very nice. That was a really good first match. I got a medal for the first time. Look at that. The Lev Slahos medal. Nice one. It's a great name, too. Very nice. Good amount of profits. That was a good match. Our teammates didn't play like idiots. The enemy team didn't play like idiots. That's the thing about this matchmaking is it's actually more likely that you get a terrible match because both teams have to play good for you to have a good match. It's not only that your teammates have to be smart, but the enemy team has to be smart too. If they're not, they make stupid plays. They could potentially win from it, or they could lose terribly. So it's a terrible system because there's so many players, and that means there's way too many variables to control. And so it's even more difficult to make the matchmaking system work. And that's the reason matches are really terrible and they are really bad. And that actually demotivates players from playing good. So the more matches like that happens, the worse it'll get because players stop caring. So they go into these matches and they're not motivated to do good because they know that the enemy team could simply win by a mile, or your team could simply win by a mile, and you don't even have to do anything. You don't really feel valuable when your whole team just wins. One of the main things about this tank that makes it really strong is the fact that it's tier 8. The VCS is tier 9. So this tank does more damage per shot. Does 700 damage in total for the 2 shots. But is a lower tier. It doesn't have as good of an interclip reload, but even so, it does more damage per shot. And can do more damage in total. So it's really good, actually. That is a good apple. That's a perfect apple. The last one I ate was perfect too, even better than this one. But really good apple still. Very impressive how these apples are somehow so incredibly good. We wait, we wait, we wait, we wait. Oh. We might have a tank coming around here very soon. I'll be able to put 2 shots and get back. Let's see. Doesn't seem so. Unless he's playing it very carefully in those bushes there. Unless they're playing it very carefully. I keep saying he whenever I play this game because I always think these people are males, and I guess generally tanks should be classified as like males are most likely to be driving them. I mean, I don't know. It's difficult to explain, but yes, that is mainly the reason. It's simply that males play this game the most. Yeah, tanks are more manly. That's another reason. That's what I was basically trying to say. Tanks are more manly. But I should use they because they is more general, and the fact is I don't know their gender. It's not like I can tell their gender from from the fact that most players are males in this game. That's not how that works. I'm actually gonna push with my team. We're gonna destroy this side. We're gonna destroy this side. Let's do this. Any enemies? There we are. Oh, he went back quick. Also, that's an M46 Patton. I'm probably not going to penetrate that guy's turret. Yeah, that's what I thought. M46 Patton has extremely strong turret armor, I think. ELC even 90 took out that guy. Well, ELC's definitely not there, so he must have died from all the way over here. ELC even 90 is all the way over there? Really? Okay, that's interesting. I'll take note of that. This match is not over yet. We have to wait for these enemies to make a mistake. And they probably will, because they probably want to cross through that way. Conway. Conway, Conway, Conway. Very nice. Rask. Rask got him. Interesting. Very interesting. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. I simply need to wait. I simply need to wait. Wait for the enemies to make mistakes. I wonder if I should maybe move to there. That could be a very good spot. No, I'm gonna stay here. Second spot. We should just take out that Patton. That Patton needs to go. But I guess they can't push because there's no one able to get past. There's probably a tank there. It's okay. It's okay. If you lose this, it's okay. All I need is just one tank to make a mistake, and it's done. It's over. Okay, I got myself spotted. And M46 Patton gets a shot on me. There's Barask. It's a bit disappointing I can't get shots on these guys. I'm gonna have to move. Conway. Okay, I didn't get spotted, luckily. Luckily, I didn't get spotted. It's not good. There's ELC. Wanting to be an idiot and push. Okay, he's gonna get himself killed for that. Is he going up? No, he's not. I'm just gonna take the safe route and go this way. Let's push this idiot. You're doing perfect there, Conway. Nomad, I mean. Hey! Game, I know he's there! Okay. It's time to move. Pat and tank when they're on the other way. Interesting. One shot and that guy's dead. Pat and tank's gonna go around though. I need ELC even 90 to be dead. No clue how that shot missed, but okay. That's great. I'm glad my shot could miss. Amazing game. Thank you so much. We lost. That team just sucked. They didn't know what they were doing. They didn't know what they were doing. We split up. Everyone split up like idiots, so we all died, so it is what it is. I don't know what our Nomad was doing. It was all the way in the back being an idiot. I mean, teammates just don't know what they're doing. It's that simple. I tried to take out ELC, but I simply couldn't. There was too many players there. I didn't know who was on the other side of the hill. There could have been tanks there. I simply couldn't go out and push that guy. It is what it is. And then my stupid shot wants to miss when I'm aimed on the guy. Whatever, dude. I don't care. It's whatever. And we did good. The match was a fun one, and the match was definitely interesting. We could have won that. It could have been a really good match for me, but teammates are simply terrible. It's that simple. I have no clue how that didn't hit, but okay. Also, I didn't realize I could shoot through that with high explosive. This thing hits for 440 for high explosive. That's insane. Spotted immediately. From who? Barask? Really? I guess so. I guess I'm spotted from Barask. Oof, that was rough. That was a big damage hit on that guy. Got spotted for it, but that was a huge damage on that Barask. What is TBP doing? Oh, he's being an idiot. Okay, got it. Is TBP dead? I have no clue where that guy's at. No, he's alive. He's very alive, actually. He just moved. What the? What is he doing? What are these players doing? I actually have no clue. Oh, scorpion. I like a good old scorpion. Ah, too bad. Too bad. Good stuff, Arnie did good. Over there, did really good. No. You know what? Yeah, that's true. I'm actually gonna go work on these guys. Let's do that. Let's do it. Very nice. There's still one artillery left. I think I'll go take out that last artillery. This one high explosive shell I have. So that'll be perfect. I know where their artillery is too. They're down here. You know what? I see a Skoda. I'm gonna take out the Skoda. I just see it too good of a target to shoot. They could be pushing here though. Are they gonna push? Let's see. Yes, they are gonna push. They are gonna push 100%. They have to. They have to push. So, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna take out the artillery. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna miss my shot. Nice. And there's Skoda, like I thought. Let's see if I can get away. I'm gonna take one, but he's not gonna get a second off. Nice shot, artillery. It's not good enough, though. I can still take one shot from that guy. Okay, there it is. There's Skoda. Nice game. Thank you for that game. Just completely missed my shell. That's amazing. I'm gonna reload faster than this guy now. Yep, that's this gun though. That's this gun, really. The gun is not that inaccurate when it gets fully aimed, but when it's not fully aimed, it sucks. Even though I aimed my shot for a long time before he actually peeked, it still missed. Very nice. The best way to learn this game is to stay alive. So that's what I've been doing. I've been staying alive longer, trying to stay alive longer. I'm definitely not finding every little opportunity to get shots on players, but I am staying alive longer. That's a fact. Come on, I'm in a platoon, dude. What is this? I hate this stuff. This is so boring. Blueprints, blueprint fragments. This is so boring. Just take this out of the game completely. This is a joke. I have to go through all these little stupid animations to get absolutely nothing. It's a joke. Get rid of it. There we are. That's what I need. Let me check what stuff I have on here. I'll do this. I'm gonna do this. Make the gun a bit better. That's a tough one. I'm actually gonna do reverse speed, I think. Oh wow. Yeah, because it's 4. Because if you do this one, you actually lose 2 kilometers of reverse speed. So yeah, I have to do this one. Even though I lose a bit of concealment, it is what it is. I have to do it. And for the field modification, or no, for the whatever this, the second equipment slot. Yes. Scouting or survivability? I would rather do survivability. But I'm not going to use it generally. Simply going to keep it there. Like that. That looks cool. Fully black XM57. That's really cool. I like that. Another Barask. Trying to think, should I go down this path? I don't know. This path's kind of stupid, I would say, because it's like a bunch of trades. I'm actually not going to go down this path. No, I don't like it. I simply don't think this is going to be very beneficial for me. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Look at that, light tank, though. See if he wants to peek out. And get himself killed. Let's see. He's, well, bad chat. Bad chat. Holy, there's a lot of idiots here. You have Turtle, bad chat. Okay, great. Are they behind rocks? I think so. I think so. This side's lost, I can already tell. Yeah, I'm gone. I'm leaving this side. This side is lost. There's only one thing to do. Why is one of our teammates AFK? What is this? Team, seriously? At least with that little rock, I didn't flip over. That idiot didn't fall back, so he's gonna die. Oh, my shell almost hit that guy. Actually. We still have a chance to win this. We simply have to play a bit defensively, that's all. I'm surprised that shell didn't penetrate. I can't see the guy. Hello? I can't see him. Why does he keep popping up and then disappearing? Botshot wants to rush in. If we kill that guy, we might actually have a chance. Nice one, you got me. Barask is there. You're not that good, buddy. Relax yourself. Yeah, I had to move though. It's not nothing I can really do. I had to move. E65 Zwilling is there. Not really seeing anything to shoot at, really. I'm dead. E65 Zwilling's gonna finish me off. Literally nothing I can do. Except kill this guy, because he's an idiot. Too bad our teammates didn't fall back and actually didn't help the side that needed the most help. I don't know where our heavy tanks were because we did not have enough tanks on that side. They pushed through, killed like half of our team, and then of course we can't come back from that when they got our whole team for free, basically. That's the reason these matches go so off, is when our teammates don't put enough force on one side that actually needs the force because there's multiple enemies there. There's more enemies than teammates. We don't put enough tanks in that area when there's the enemy team, when there's the tanks that from the enemy team that are actually there. I can't talk today. Well, I can talk. I have been talking. That's the reason, but I'm a bit off now, but it is what it is. Not off of it. It's late. I'm tired. So yes. I'm not going to be talking as good now, but it's okay. I'm going to be talking more than enough, even so. May have to infer a little bit, but... you should be able to understand. Could I actually get an angle from there? From here? Oh, I can. Look at that. Game, can you let me drive, dude? What is this? I didn't turn like that. Okay, whatever, dude. I didn't realize I could actually hit them from here. That's crazy. That's really cool. This idiot's making me type, dude. I hate this so much. These stupid dang outlines do not appear until you look at the dang target, dude. It makes no sense. Took him out anyways, though. I really hate it how it doesn't want to simply show an outline through the foliage without me being aimed on them. It's so stupid. Nice. Great. They're not gonna come out. Why would they ever come? Why would they come out? Seriously. Okay, I'm going with my teammates. It's best if we push this area here. Now we push the hill. That's what we do now. And we win the hill. See? Good match. Well, not a good match because it wasn't competitive at all, but we played it correctly. I know I did, so that's why I say good match. It's because I played it correctly. I simply did good. The remainder of these crackers. Very nice. Bravo. We go. I have no clue what that means when they say that at the start. Bravo. It probably means let's go. Or, I don't know. Yeah. Something like that. Let's go. See if any idiots want to peek out. Ooh, that tree's knocked down. Any tanks want to peek out and take this high explosive? It's gonna be fun if I can hit them with 2 high explosive shells. Ooh. There's no tank destroyers, though. That's the only thing. Even so, I mean, not tank destroyers. There's no light tanks. Even so, there still could be an idiot player with a medium tank with no armor that could be making a stupid play. I'm gonna wait. We wait. We wait. We wait. We wait. Nice to see our teammates getting themselves killed. Very good. Always like to see that. That Barras took a lot of damage for that one. Playing like an idiot. IS-3, you made a mistake. Oh, come on, dude. Oh, game, you're smoking something. You're absolutely smoking something, game. And how does the guy reverse that fast? He's in a dang heavy tank and he's reversing at like 20. What was that? Seriously, what was that? I have no clue. Oh. Wind Hunt. Wind Hunt, why'd you turn that way? There you go, perfect. Ah, unlucky. But I still did 600 to him, which is actually less than I would have done with my premium, with my normal ammo, which is quite sad. Oh yeah, here we go. Come on. Someone get spotted. Someone gets spotted. So we have 2 enemies here. That's about it. I have no worries about them. You simply have to not be aggressive, not be stupid, and we win. That's great. I'm glad my shots could not penetrate. Even when they're shot on the side of tanks, they don't penetrate. That's great, game. Thank you so much. Progetto, you're about to get hit really hard. Oh, you're so lucky, dude. What a lucky guy. Oof. Very nice. Very nice. We killed the Progetto. That was very good. So my play was worth it. Nice. Good to see. But now we have 3 enemies here. Okay, well, it's time to fall back. Okay, I made it. Very good. Very good. Oh, this is rough. There's only really one place I can really be safe with, I think. Ras, don't you dare shoot me, buddy. Don't you dare. No, this position's done. This position's done. Oh. Okay. We wait. We wait. I don't think I can hit IS-3 from all the way over there. Or I don't think so. And the PC just got blind shot. That's disappointing. Oh, wow. He didn't get blind shot, he got spotted. Okay. Huh. Where can I fall back to if I get spotted? That's not good. That's really not good. Didn't even get spotted either. Very nice. Okay. Yeah. It's tough to say what I should do. Oh, IS-3's there. Brask and Lorraine? Wait. Oh, the E-50's never been spotted. E-50. E-50. I think I could just two-shot that Barask. Yeah, but we have time, so I'm just gonna wait for my teammates to make plays. Team. We don't need a capture, dude. What are we doing? Okay, nice one, team. Nice one. There's Barask, unless E-50. E-50's just sitting there waiting to be farmed. Like an absolute idiot. And there's Barask. Okay, that was bad from me. I should have just shot this E-50. E-50 is AFK though, so... I have no clue. Okay, now we go take out Barask. Barask is dead. He doesn't have a chance. He's probably gonna go for artillery. No? He's over here still. Barask's having a good old time. That's what I like to see. Yes, I see. I can't even move. This is my top speed. My engine's damaged. What a joke, dude. I couldn't do anything. My engine was damaged. He didn't hit my fuel tank the first shot, and my engine's damaged, bro. Give me a break, dude. I suck, dude. My engine got damaged. What am I supposed to do? My top speed is literally 10 kilometers per hour, bro. What are you talking about? He got so lucky with his shots. Did he need to damage my engine whenever he shot me? No, he didn't. And after the shot, he doesn't even get spotted. Like, what am I supposed to do? He's just sitting in bushes, dude. And I suck, dude. It's a draw. Relax yourself. We could have easily won that, but teammates are just idiots and didn't actually go where they're supposed to go. So it is what it is. And you suck, dude. You suck, actually. The reason I pushed in like that because I knew that I had a lot of hit points. I could easily go through and he couldn't do anything against me. That's why I did that. But no, I wasn't planning for I wasn't preparing for my engine to get damaged and my top speed to be 10 kilometers per hour. I also wasn't preparing for my fuel tank to get hit, so I had to repair it or I was going to get caught on fire. Or for the idiot to just shoot me and not get spotted. I didn't know that was a thing he can just do. But too bad my teammates suck. I don't know what they're doing constantly. I can't see him, dude. There, now I can. Holy, how many trees are here? Like, all these trees are really unnecessary. Wish I would have been able to shot him that Emil. That could have been a nice little clip. Man, this sucks so bad. I can't know how much I can see of an enemy because it just sucks so bad. Whenever you go on a tank, you can see their entire outline, despite if they're behind cover. I just don't get it. What's the point then? What's the point? This is the exact reason I say this game sometimes just doesn't feel like a really good game. It doesn't feel like a very fine-tuned game, even though it's been around for 15 years. It simply doesn't. It has so many dang flaws. It's insane. Light tank. Where's that light tank at? I have no clue. Light tank is back. Getting spotted again, like an absolute idiot. Good to see. How do I bounce off of a light tank game? My first shot bounced! Okay, dude. I have 190 penetration with this. And with my premium, I have 240. Okay, whatever you say, game. I think both of those shots hit. All these dumb trees are so annoying. I hate trees. I said that in a nerdy voice because obviously trees are very useful for oxygen and everything, so I wanted to make a joke with it. Obviously, I don't hate trees. the... Okay, I thought that said the Stitch, but no. And also, our team's won by an absolute mile. 12-1? What is this? I mean, what am I even supposed to do at this point? Our whole team is pushed up, and we've won by this. When we won this match by a mile, there's no point. Our team's already there, and they're already... Like, there's no point in this match. This match sucks. I wonder what they're gonna say to fix this matchmaking. We rewrote the core. we rewrote its foundation again. We suck at coding, but we rewrote the foundation again. And now it's better, I swear. You can't balance these matches. It's that simple. I've already said this before. You can't balance this. It's not a thing you can balance. It's literally incapable of being balanced. And it makes it even more difficult when you have 15 players that you have to balance, and then the other side has to be balanced. So it's 30 players, actually. 30 players you have to balance. It's guaranteed if you lower the player count to make the matches longer. Lower it to 10 players and the matches will be way longer. I've already seen that too. There's been multiple matches where there's been 10 players, and usually it's a longer match. Usually. On average. Probably about 80% of the time it's a long match. Nice one. My Scorpion G somehow got killed. Match has barely even started, dude's already dead. Been 2 minutes into the match, dude's dead. I have no clue how that's even possible. That was a beautiful shot. Actually a very lucky shot too, because I thought I could see more of his tank, but I actually couldn't. So he's one shot now, which is really good. Okay, what's the light tank doing? What's this guy doing? I could care less about the light tank. I want this guy. Yeah, I want that guy. I want that TS. It's probably still there too. You're gonna turn TS? He's just gonna get himself killed. That'll work too. So light tank. Where's the light tank? Where's the light tank? Spot the light tank. That's what we're playing. There he is. You know what? Light tank. If you move over here, you're dead. Dead. You know what? I might even move. Just get a better angle on this guy. Take him out of the game. Interesting. He didn't get spotted. I'm really surprised by that one. I can't push that guy. Maybe I can. Actually. I probably could, but I'm not gonna risk it. It's not like he's hurting anyone. He's just a friendly old light tank. What is he gonna do? Yeah, I'm not gonna stay here. There's no point. That light tank's useless there. Oh wow. What an idiot. He's getting himself killed for that light tank. Somehow it hits him, but it doesn't actually kill him. Makes sense, game. Thank you so much for that. Okay, we're good. Stitch got himself killed for that. Basically, he's 2 shots dead. He's two shots away from death. Let's do some blind shots. I know that SFAC is there. Beautiful. There should be 2 blind shots. Okay, now we move. We move. We go help our teammates now. That's what we do. I'm spotted somehow. Okay. That makes sense. How am I spotted exactly? I mean, they missed their shots, but I don't know how I'm spotted. Oh, they have a light tank. Okay, got it. That's how. Charlemagne, where do I want to go? Where? Yeah, there's nowhere to really go. I was hoping our teammates would be alive, but it is what it is. No. I'm simply gonna go here. Too bad those shots missed. Can't get my gun down. Holy, I literally can't get my gun down. SFAC is there. Nice, and got him somehow. I have no clue how these shots keep missing. Come on, ELC peak. Yeah, go suck at artillery. Holy, you're annoying. There's nothing I can do. Artillery's just ruined my game. Whatever. I had a chance, but then artillery tracks me again for the second dang time. So no, I can't do anything after that. I hope my audio is good now. Oh wow, that's too high still. Oops. Okay, I'm lowering that to 9. I'm actually gonna lower that down to 6 to be safe. My microphone's been cutting out recently because of the volume being too loud on it. I hope it's not been cutting out this whole time. I really hope not. But if it has been, well then, whatever. It really is stupid that there isn't a way to simply increase the volume without it cutting out for no reason. I mean, there is a reason, of course, but it shouldn't do that. That should be fixed already. That should be something that we've overcome by now. That's not correct, obviously. Holy, that CS63 is fast. I've never even been on this side that much. Well, I've only been on this side like one time, I think, when I was playing my VCS over here. But I never actually played this side of the map. I need to be careful. Leopard 1. Look at this. Oh yeah, I like this position. This is nice. This is very nice. SFAC. I wonder if I can hit SFAC from here. Somehow got spotted. Interesting. I have no clue how I got spotted. Must be a light tank. There's no light tank. I have no clue. You better be careful. You're gonna get yourself shot again. You're gonna get yourself shot again if you don't be careful, dude. no clue where that first shot went, but that's the nature of this gun. This gun sucks, seriously. This gun really sucks. Got spotted. So there's a guy spotting, basically. Yeah, there's definitely a guy spotting. I wonder who it would be, though. Okay, nice. I got one shot off. And my second shot bounced. Why? What? He just got spotted. Oh, he died. Okay. Nice. I have no clue why our teammate pushed that. But we need to help our heavy side. Our heavy side's gonna lose that side. Definitely gonna lose. Yeah, it's gonna be rough. That's gonna be rough. Oh, that is going to be rough. The best thing to do is to simply fall back at that point. But I'm going to try to get some work done on these guys, see if I can shoot any of them. No. There's no one to shoot. Nice. I'm glad I can't penetrate that guy's lower plate. That's just amazing game. Thank you so much. Stupid game. I'll load premium shells then, game. I'll load premium. Dumb game. Defender, you're not gonna just take you out of the game immediately, bro. You know that. Of course he hits that. I can't do any damage to him. Cool. Thank you, game. He's on the move and he fires and he hits me. Okay, that makes perfect sense, dude. That makes perfect sense. And you know what's funny? He also hit me the first time with his terribly inaccurate gun. I know that stupid gun. That gun sucks. I shoot as a lower plate and it doesn't penetrate. Yeah, these medium tanks and these light tanks need to be buffed. They suck really bad with their penetration. They shoot these little tiny bullets and they barely can penetrate anything. It makes no sense. It makes zero sense. A smaller bullet should have more penetration, not less. On these bigger guns, it should have more penetration because it can easily have more weight behind it. It can easily have more weight behind it. It can be just bigger. Longer, I mean longer, not bigger, but longer. Or it could be simply faster. It can be faster. There's a lot of things it can be. A shell doesn't have to have like, it doesn't need to be massive to actually have good penetration. It really doesn't. So I don't know what is with these numbers. I really don't. 190 millimeters of penetration with these stupid standard shells. Like, I missed both my shots on that idiot because of that. I didn't miss them. I mean, I didn't penetrate them because of that. So I would have perfectly penetrated if it wasn't because of that. If it wasn't because of the terrible penetration values, would have been perfect. Too bad the premium ammo in this tank costs way too much. 4,400 silver. That's too much. That's way too much. I don't know what they're thinking. No clue. Blesk is gonna kill that light tank. Blesk always wins. Whenever there's a light tank fight or something like that, the Blesk's always gonna win. Light tank somehow only at 500 hit points, but yeah, the Blesk is doing much better than him. Like I thought. Also, this is one of the worst maps I've ever seen. I have no clue what this map design is. Now that I think about it, this is a really bad map. Artillery blind firing me, that's too good. That is too dang good. There's not that many enemies there, so I really don't care about that side. I wonder how I can get a better angle. That's my wonder currently. Okay, this angle might not be too bad. This angle might not be too bad, actually. Oof. I think I just took a lot of damage. What I want to do is I want to shoot that guy, but I don't know how much... I've never even been on this position before, really. Where Where is that guy? I actually don't know where that guy is. Okay, he's just somewhere. I mean, he's somewhere. It's a very weird position. I think it's spotted, luckily. There is a Barask there, which is my only problem currently. I do not like that Barask. Okay, we push the right side. We push the right side. We take out right side and we go. The middle is completely left unopen. I mean, it's left open, so we can't really push that side. There's just no one there supporting. And there's a few tanks there that I simply can't do much against. I'm not gonna go in there alone. We have to push the right side.
Soutenir votre position.
Okay, let me just go take this guy out. Seriously, he has to go. Nice, I like my shot how it missed. That's great. And that shot missed too! Why is my driver dead? My driver's dead. 2 shots, both missed because this penetration of this tank sucks so bad. Great game. Thank you so much for that. That was amazing. At least I didn't get shot twice. That would have been even more annoying. At least it was only a one-time shot. That guy's dead. This match is over. But this could definitely still be an interesting one. Let's see. I say maybe there's tanks there. It could be. So I don't think this is the correct way to push, just to push straight down the middle. There's a Scorpion. What's the Scorpion doing? What is that Scorpion doing? Well, everyone just got spotted. I have no clue how I just got spotted. Probably from that dumb Scorpion that made a mistake, I guess. It's difficult to even go where I want to go because, like I said, this position's not the greatest to push. Yeah, this isn't it, dude. This isn't it. I can't go down that way. Yeah, that dude's gonna get himself killed. Guess he missed his shot. I don't care though. I'm not pushing that way. Is what it is. I can't do anything. I couldn't push that area. I simply couldn't. The Barask was there. The SU was there. Probably could have, because our teammates were on the left side, but even so, I didn't want to take that risk. I didn't know what they could see. I didn't know how much that Barask could get away with. There was no one for me to shoot at. Like I said, that map sucks. Map sucks really badly. Like, really badly. Probably the worst map I've ever seen, actually. Now that I realize, no, I think about it. Probably the worst map there is in the game. They should remake that map. Maybe make some places in the lake to go on. That would be really cool. This is a perfect map for the Barask. And I'm not going to the heavy side. Well, I don't usually go to the heavy side, but there's not gonna be any heavy tanks here to block my 190 millimeters of penetration. That's nice. Squall. Dude, move out of my way, bro. Dang, you're annoying. Loser was trying to turn just like straight in my face. What an idiot, dude. What was he thinking? Bless. What are you doing, bro? Seriously, are you okay, my man? You did 53 damage to me, and you did 500 damage to yourself. Was that really a good play? These guys are dead. Like, really dead. Oh my, it's gonna be a blowout loss for these guys. If they don't be careful. I'm just gonna go kill Blesk. Blesk is... Oh wait, I need to be careful on Blesk because he does have a good gun and they have the middle, so I can't just... They might peek, actually. Now that I think about it, they could peek. If they peek, that would be perfect. That'd be really perfect, actually. Ooh, I got him. And I got him again! Let's go! 2 shots. 2 shots. Let's go. That was good shots. Beautiful shots, in fact. Let's go ahead and get a lower ground position. I don't feel like going on the high ground. I don't think that's going to work out for this tank with this 6 degrees gun depression. No clue how that didn't hit. Absolutely 0 clue. Again, game, thank you so much for that. That's great. I can't do anything, bro. What am I supposed to do? My shots just don't want to penetrate. Oh, nice one. Using high explosive like an idiot. That's good. Oh, there's still a guy there, though. I'm just gonna fall back. Dude, where? ELC. ELC's here and I'm tracked. These guys suck so bad, dude. They just push like absolute losers. I try to take out one guy. My shot doesn't penetrate, of course. Of course it doesn't. I mean, of course, I didn't aim it perfectly. I hit the slight upper plate, but it is what it is. The game just sucks, dude. This penetration stuff sucks so bad. It really does. it really makes me want to use premium shells. I did the best on the team though. We could have even won that match, but not when I have such stupidity happening to me like that. I definitely could have done better there. I didn't need to get myself killed by that idiot heavy tank. But even so, the base got captured, and that was the main problem. Not one of the main. That was the main problem. The base got captured, but it's not like we're simply gonna go over there and try to stop the capture when we're barely living anyways. I mean, we have to play it extremely safe. Unlucky. And somehow BZ68 puts a shot on me for 500. Yeah, bro. Okay, bro. You have a terrible gun. No clue how you're able to shoot me, but okay. Most tanks with extremely high damage have a terrible gun, but I know that thing has a terrible gun. It's a BZ. So yeah, he got lucky. Lucky guy. Absolute loser. Oh, this is useless. I'm not gonna penetrate that guy. I want to hit one of those light tanks, but I just can't get an angle on them. Maybe here would be the best angle here to get on them. There we are. That'll work. Go suck at artillery. Go actually suck at artillery. You know what I should do at this point? I should switch ammo. That's what I should really do. Shell just wants to miss, dude. Seriously, it just wants to miss. At this point, it literally does. It wants to miss. We move. We move. We move. We move and we go. We're not gonna win that. We're not gonna win that side. It's just no point. There's no point to try that. We have to win this. We just have to. I'm gonna make a play. Maybe I'm not. It could be risky. Could be a bit too risky. How did the shot miss, bro? It's okay. He's still spotted out. No, he's not. That's disappointing. I'm spotted? How did he spot me? What are you on, game? I'm just gonna take out this dumb light tank. What are you gonna do about it, buddy? Whole bunch of nothing. That's what you're gonna do. I still have a shot for this RHM. If I can spot the guy, that'd be nice. Look at this loser, bro. Seriously, you're just gonna sit there? There's nothing I can do, dude. There's really nothing I can do. Probably got the best on the team anyways. RHM should be dead though, really. Second best. Best by experience, so, well, basically the same as the Black Prince, but did much better than the Black Prince in terms of damage. That's the reason I'm at the top. Generally, though, I think this tank is actually quite good. I wish I would get a more of a map that I could actually use it in a different way, more like a very tactical and assassin-like tank. But for heavies, I mean, yeah, of course I can do that in like the medium side and whatever else, the other sides. I can do that on the other sides of the map, but I want to do it on the heavy side. Of course, it's going to cost me a bit of premium shells, probably. I guess that depends on what heavy tanks I get, but I want to do that because that could be really nice with a tank like this. Of course, it's always nice when you have an autoloader that can to get those shots out quick. I like this position. This is a good position for me to be in. Why is there 7032 pushed up fully? Why is there 7032 here? Whatever. Of course, he flicks. He just flicks and he gets me. Of course he does. And my first shot misses him. Because why not? Why not, game? Nice one, Bulldog. Absolute idiot. so much dumb stuff happening. Teammates, you want to move or what, dude? And how does that shot miss? Jeez, dude, what is going on? No clue. Probably bulldogs that spotted me. It may have been a hit. Let's go. Got the ELC. Let's go. Could probably put a shot on that guy. Bulldog, you are so dead and it's not even funny, dude. What an absolute idiot. Holy, these light tanks suck. Let's SU, Selma. I don't know. Not peeking out. I don't want to get blind shot. Only gonna peek out when someone's getting spotted. Any second now, there it is. Nice game, thank you, thank you, thank you. I shoot, my shot goes nowhere. Nice. Great. There's an SU 1:30 PM. That's the only thing I can really penetrate. VK could actually win that fight. Actually, no, he can't. There's just too many teammates. What am I talking about? Yeah, there's just too many. Oh, there's a Striv. Nice, I want that Striv. I absolutely want that Striv. die so fast? What was he thinking? Of course he dies too fast. What was he thinking going up like an idiot? I don't know. He's an idiot. He should have stayed where he was. That would have been much better than going up like that. Have I marked this tank? Have I mastered it yet? Not yet, like in this session, but I haven't done it generally because I have played a few matches with this thing already. No, I haven't. The max I've gotten is the 3rd mark. The not third mastery badge. Okay, this video has been going on way too long, I think. Well, it's been a long time. It's not too long, but it's been a long time. I need to end this video. It's been fun.